Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Marcos here. I'm going to jump into my Robinhood account. Today is Sunday, to the 20th. The stock market is closed. We're going to be speaking here about Lancadia Holdings, LCA update. They were down on Friday, basically 10%, down to $21.16 from their highs of over $24 right here of $24.63. On Friday, they went down because the merger date was on the 18th and it didn't proceed because not enough of us voted for the merger. They need a minimum of 50% of the merger stockholders to vote in order for the merger to go through, which we didn't. I currently hold 10 shares. I had 125 shares. I sold them to lock in some profits because I was in at 16.38. Because right now, well, it's a little uncertain of where the stock price could go from here. It could go back down to maybe the low 20s or something like that. Like it could go back up to the 22, 23 mark, like it's been sitting basically all week. So I sold out to lock in some gains. I'm going to show you the gains here. I sold them in small batches. I sold 15 shares at $21.87. I sold here 25 shares at $22.28. And I sold some shares here at 25 shares at $22.14. So basically, if I would like to get back in, I'll try to do it under the $21.87 mark in order to keep at least a small gain of what I sold. I'm thinking maybe this coming week now, it might dip down under the 20s. This is going to be a short week. So if it jumps down under the 20s, it could be 20.98, 20.79. I'll buy some more shares. I'll do it gradually and maybe get 50 shares depending where the price I see might go up and down. If it keeps going down, obviously I recommend everybody to get some more shares because the shareholder meeting for the merger was pushed out to December 29th. Let's go over here to my Safari, casino.org. They explain a little bit more better here in details what happened. This is from December 18, 2020. Lancadia Holdings 2, Inc. may need a get-out-and-vote operation. The special acquisition company, controlled by Tillman and investor bank Jefferies, conducted a shareholder meeting today to finalize its merger with Golden Nugget online casino GNOG, but not enough investors participated. The blank check company conducted a virtual shareholder meeting today. When they reference today, which was on Friday the 18th, in what was anticipated to be the last step on the road to GNOG becoming a public company, but owning to Lancadia's large retail investor base. When they say large retail investor base, it's basically speaking about us. Robinhood account holders, Webull account holders, and other third-party account holders that have anywhere between 1 share, maybe 10 shares, 20, 100, 500 shares or something like that. We did not cast our votes. And minimum, they need at least a 50% of shareholders to cast their vote in order for the merger to go through. If 50% of us do not vote, well, this is what happened. They had to push back the merger date and the voting process to December 29th. Let's keep reading down here and see what else we can find in here. In the run-up to today's meeting, the spec was on a ballistic pace, surging almost 63% over the past month. So everybody really wanted this to go through, this merger. Okay, let's jump down here. Lancadia told casino.org the meeting was conducted, then adjourned because just 40% of the investors voted. So that means just 40% of the investors voted. Even if these 40%, 38% said yes, they require, like it says here, a short of 50% required to move the transaction forward. So they need 50%. So if there's 52% of active shareholders vote, and just 2% say no, and the other 50% say yes, the merger goes through. But because it was only 40%, and even if the full 40% said yes, it's not enough votes. That's why it's so important that we have to go out and cast our votes. I'm going to get the information of a phone number where you guys can call to find out information how to cast your vote. Even like if you have a Robinhood account or Webull account, you should have received the email. You should have received the email to cast your vote. It says here the source said that while the vast majority of shareholders are voting in favor of the GNOG merger, the issue shows the process down in an investor base that's 70% retail. So basically 70% of the shareholders, I'm guessing here, are basically people like you and me that have a certain amount of shares. You know, we don't buy millions of shares. So we hold 70% basically of the shares that are currently held by shareholders. And if we do not go out and vote, because we the majority of shareholders, this will never go through. So we need to go out and vote. Even if I sold my shares, I just did it to lock in some profit. I will be jumping back in because I like Lancadia Holdings, especially when it goes over to GNOG. They're currently in business. They're making money by the millions. And this company, the only thing we'll do is grow, especially once they get the permissions of the other 4 states they're seeking licenses in. What's next for Lancadia? By rule, an investor meeting must be held within 60 days of the declared record date. This is a requirement Lancadia fulfilled because its record date was October 29th. That date references the time at which shareholders as of that date were eligible to participate in corporate votes. So they have basically from October 29th to December 29th. That's 60 days. So they pushed out the voting for December 29th. We go out and vote, people. Please, we need to vote to make this go through, man. We want money. If we bullish on this on LCA going over to GNOG, we need to cast our votes. It says here, today's meeting adjourned does not qualify as a cancellation, nor does it count against meeting time. Rather, it buys Lancadia more time to get the word out and tell investors how critical it is that they vote their shares to bring GNOG to market. I'm sorry. They vote their shares to bring GNOG to market. Freitas Bank Check Company is holding another investor conference on December 29th, according to Lancadia. Okay, we got I'm gonna go over here to jump over here to where is it at? Yahoo Finance. It says here the current price is $21.26. This is Yahoo Finance. I have the app of Yahoo Finance. I was looking at this over a while ago. It's currently just staying there around the $21 mark currently. It could do anything on Monday. It could go back up. It could go a little bit down. I'm going to be watching it because I would really like to get back into this company under the $20. We're going to go right here. It says Lancadia Holdings 2 Inc. adjourns special meeting of shareholders. It says here in Houston, December 18th, 2020, Lancadia Holdings 2 today announced as at its special meeting of stockholders that it was received overwhelming support for the Golden Nugget online gaming business combination, with over 99% of the shares voted to date voting in favor of the purpose transactions. So that means, like I said before, even if they have 40% of the voters and 40% say yes, they cannot go 3 because they need 50% of the shareholders to cast their votes. It says here, however, not enough stockholders voted prior to the meeting, and therefore the meeting has adjourned until Tuesday, December 29th. So we basically got these 5 days, which is a short week because the 25th is on Friday. We have this short week to cast our votes. We have to cast them before the 24th because the shareholding meeting is on Tuesday, December 29th. We have to do it before the 24th. If you guys do it before the 24th, basically this merger will go through on Tuesday. We have to cast our votes, people. Please, I'm asking you guys, please, to cast your votes. To allow for more time for stockholders to vote, it is often difficult to get retail stockholders to vote, especially stockholders that no longer owe the company stocks, but are still eligible to vote. This being said, that people that got in on October 29th, they might have gotten 100, 200, 300 shares, and when they announced that the merger date was going to, the voting was going to be on December 18th, and they held their stock after the 29th, those people, even if they do not have their shares, they can still vote because their shares are being counted as being owned still. So anybody that had by October 29th, and even if you bought after October 29th, I recommend you finding out if your votes can count with your brokerage firm. Okay? The special meeting is scheduled to reconvene on December 29th at 2020 at 12 p.m. I will be here in that conference call. December 29th at 12 p.m. is a special meeting to see if GNOG, if LCA changes over to GNOG. And it says it right here, like I said, I was going to give you guys this information. If you are a stockholder on of record as of the October 29th, 2020, the record date for the special meeting, the record date, and need assistance voting your shares, please call. And it's that right there's the number. The company proxy soliciting toll free at 877-787-9239. That's 877-787-9239. If you have any other questions, please contact. They have another number there, 800-662-5200, or by email, lcainfo@investor marosodell.com. Okay, right there's the email. I'm going to leave this here a while. You guys could screenshot it. Try to write it down. I'm not going to move it right now. I'm going to hold it here a little bit, guys, for you guys to see it. You guys can also look up to it in Yahoo Finance. I have the app, or Yahoo Business, I think it is. I'm sorry. I have the app, and you guys could find it. Or maybe if you guys could just Google it, find out how to find, just put in there LCA voting or how to vote for LCA merger or something. Maybe it'll probably come out. But right here's the information. Once again, the phone numbers is 877-787-9239. That's to cast a vote. If you need more information to see how to vote, or if you can vote, it's 800-662-5200. And the email is lca.info@investor.marosodell, SODALI.com. So it's still here, guys. I hope you guys wrote it down. And I'm asking you once again, I know I've repeated it 1,000 times, but please, people, cast your votes. We need this merger to go through. This is a good, easy money company. We could make good money off of this company, but we need the merger to go through. This is easily a $40+ stock, and it's currently sitting at $21. So if anybody, I am not a financial advisor, but I'm guessing if you could get in under the $22 mark this coming week, it might go down. This is what I'm waiting for. But if I see it's creeping up to the $22 or more, I'm going to risk it and buy more shares, even though I might probably be buying at a break-even price or a little higher than what I sold. I really, I just like this company. I know this is an easy money company. I know this company is going to go up to $40 plus. DraftKings is not making profit, and they're over $50, and they skyrocketed over the $60 mark, and they're not making money. Lancadia Holdings, which is going to be GNOG, they're currently making millions of dollars already. They're currently in operation. They have a website and everything where you could go gamble in the state of Michigan and in the state of New Jersey. So this is easily a $40+ stock. So people, please cast your votes. Get the information. The numbers are there. The email is there. And I appreciate your time, guys. Have a nice Sunday. And we looking forward to a positive green week this coming week before Christmas, guys. I want to wish everybody a nice holidays. Thank you for hearing me out. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. My name is Marcos, man. Have a good one, people.